guys, welcome in. Just getting set up. Just give me a second to find myself. How's everybody doing? Sorry, my window's open, so the traffic is going to be super obnoxious. There we go. Okay. I have a new setup. Might be a little weird. I don't know how to do it. Let's see. I had my husband build a riser for my mount so that, yeah, I think that's a little bit better. Sorry, I'll try to remember to look up. Anyway, so that when I bring in, things, we have more of a work area. But I just have to get used to it, as always. I'm going to give just a few minutes. You besties are finding me. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Cheryl. How you guys doing? Hi, Pam. I'm a little bit under the weather today. I don't know if you can tell. Low energy. I don't know what the heck's going on. I have lost a bunch of weight in a short amount of time, and my blood pressure is super low. So I just, I'm working on it. I don't know, don't ask. Anyway, let me start the show. Hi, my name is Jessie Terry, and I'm an independent demonstrator for the company Stampin' Up. I'm located in sunny Las Vegas. In my craft room, we do all things paper craft. If you're joining me from YouTube, do all the things. I haven't got time for that. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, let me see. Hi, Mom. I was looking for you. Okay. It's just the struggle is real today, guys. Some days are just like that. And so, I made a one sheet wonder because it's the month of one sheet wonders. And I made it, my newbies should be successful in this. Now, as we go on, God willing, my blood pressure comes back up. We will be getting more complicated as the month goes on. But these first ones, they're just going to be easy breezy, quick and fun. So, here we go. I'm going to flip down. Give me a minute to adjust. If you get seasick, close your eyes. Okay, we're down and twisted. Now let me see what this looks like. So we definitely are seeing more. See, this is the riser. Trying to figure out my life. But now, if I did need to use the embosser or something, it would be good. Okay, so these are the cards today. Let me take you through my process. I had this sheet of paper. It wasn't even a full 12 by 12. But I love this paper, and I didn't want it getting crumpled and ruined, and it was one left in the pack. So I was like, we're doing this today. Now, this paper is from Celebratory Sips. I don't have that set yet. So I went into my craft stash and I grabbed a retired set with fruit. But if you were going to do this, go off of your DSP. Like, what is it giving? What does it have on it? And build from that, okay? I needed a focal point. So I went and I grabbed this brand new Impressions of Blooms dies. Now, we're not doing flowers today, but I just love those big focal points, big ovals. If you are one of my newbies, you don't have a cut and emboss, what do you have? Do you have the paper trimmer? Because you could make squares or rectangles. Do you have a big punch that you like? You could use that. So go to what you have is what I'm saying. Then I just went in, grab some sentiments. I wanted birthday cards and bestie cards. So that is all the things. That is how we got to this point. And I think I've explained it all. So, piece of 6x6 and my paper trimmer. I'm already loving this because now we can like really see what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so a couple simple cuts, and I will have a diagram for you. And let me just get myself together. Okay, so my first cut, 2 inches. And we're going to trim this piece down to 5.5. And this little strip is just extra. If you can figure out something to do with it, maybe have a minute die or punch, go for it. But if not, I'm okay with letting that little piece go. Now, take the next piece, and this is 4 inches. We're going to cut 4 1/4 off. Stick that to the side. Now we're going to grab our 4 1/4 by 4 piece. We're going to do a diagonal cut. With these one sheet wonders, look, this is my one rule with them. When cutting using a diagram, you're going to want to look for the lines that go straight through the paper. You don't want to have to stop in the middle of your paper and line it up with another cut. So that's what I find to be really helpful when cutting things apart. So set those diagonals aside, and we have this one last piece. And I'm going to cut it. No, I'm going to leave it. That's it. That's all you have to do. Super easy. Our piece is cut down, and now we can start processing our cards. So how's everybody's week going? How are we doing? I feel like I haven't talked to you in a million years. I have been so busy. The annual catalog went live yesterday. I stayed up late on Monday night because my time, the catalog went live at 11 p.m. I ordered all the bingo gifts, all the Blender Club stuff, all the product share stuff, all my stuff, like it was all happening, guys. Crazy. So we're making 4 cards today, and I just picked 4 coordinating cardstocks. I used Granny Apple Green, Timid Tiger, Strawberry Slush, and Darling Duckling. Hi, Tammy. Welcome in. Here we go. Okay, 4 cardstocks. Ready to go. And we're just going to go one by one. So I'm going to start with Granny Apple Green. I use those, I can never remember the name, Impressions of Blooms ovals. Let's do all our stamping first. Let's get smart about this. Okay. 4 focal points, 2 sentiment stamp sets. First thing, whoops, I opened that backwards. We want the Thinking of You. Now I did this one in black. You could do a fun color. It's whatever you want to do. I'm going to just center that. The thing I like about these is you can get some really big sentiments, you know? Love. Now, next one. Oh, yeah, I love this one. Hi, friend. And this one I am going to throw some color on. No, no, no. My fingers grab my finger. And this is nice and juicy because I just got it. See what I mean? Those big sentiments? Love. And I'm going to do this one twice. I'm going to change the color. Let me see. Let's do a pink. I'm going to be bad. Don't judge me. Don't be like me, be better than me. Clean your stamps in between. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, besties? There we go. Sometimes your girl just don't have time for that. I'm just saying. Bigger space to work in. Still same old Jessie losing stuff. Do we expect anything less? Absolutely not. Okay. Center. And put it aside. Center. And then the birthday one, which I'm going to use black as well. You know, sometimes you just have to go through your stuff and play with it. We buy all this stuff, we watch a video maybe, you know, see a specific card, buy all the things to make that one card, and then we move on, right? I know I am guilty of this. And we have all these phenomenal sets, but they're not getting used to their full potential because we're always looking for the bigger, better thing, right? But lately, I've just been getting in there and rediscovering all my beautiful sets. And so I was like, even though, did I buy a whole bunch of brand new stuff from the new catalog? Yes. But hear me out. This is what it is. Because I am doing this not for myself, but for you, besties. How will you know if you like it if you don't watch me use it, right? Right, back me up. Because this is what I tell my husband, you know? You know? So, okay. We have all those done. Now I'm going to start with the first one. So really it's selfless is what I'm saying. Okay. So for the first card, I'm going to go in with that full strip. And we're going to put it to the side. Now, for my besties that have it all, throw some embossment on there. You know what I'm saying? Give it some texture. That'll give it a little bit more life. But I wanted to make this super simple for my beginner besties, because sometimes I feel like they look at it and go, wow, I wish I had, or I wish I can't do that, I'm not there yet. And you absolutely can. You just have to modify. Now, with this set, they have one of the dies that cuts out the back layer, I'm going to call it, but when it cuts it out, it makes it a ring, and then you have the inserts. So we'll have to use these on Friday. I'm just going to use the rings today. But, okay. For this, what I did, using that amazing silicone mat, because the adhesive will just roll off it. So I can just put it where I need it and get it on here. It's not going to make a mess, and I'll just clean it off later. How easy, right? Ta-ta! Okay, so I'm going to set this aside for a second. We're going to set them all up first. Then we'll go in with our embellishments and our bling. A ring-a-ding. Yes, Karen, that is a big point. That's a good point. The good thing about this is they are quick cards. You know, you can do 4 cards at once, bang them out, have them for when you need them. Who goes in just to have a little fun? Not like, oh, I have a birthday coming up, I have to make a card, or an occasion. Just, I want to play with my pretty stuff. I need to do more of that. I don't. But I'm always busy. You know what I mean? I'm either preparing for the lives or whatever. I miss just getting in there. So we're going to center this as best you can. I like that this is so big as well, because I'm not using that much DSP, and there's a lot of real estate there to cover, you know? Let's pull this in. Goes pretty quickly. Okay. Next, Darling Duckling. So cute. Where do they come up with these names? And I'm just going to take my piece. Now I have an idea for Friday. Friday's layout. And hopefully it works. You ever get like that? Like, I have great ideas, guys, but sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. And we don't know until we know. That's what I'm saying. Well, Mr. Kirby turned 1. And Evan said the funniest thing last night. He's sitting there and he's like, isn't it amazing, guys? He made it. We were able to keep him alive a whole year. And James and I looked at him and we were like, was there ever a question? Like, should we have been worried? Oh, it was so funny. He's so dramatic. And I go, you know what, buddy? I felt the same way when you turned 1. We made it. And he was like, what? We were able to keep him alive. Speak of the devil, he's crying at the door now. When he was a kitten, he was a wild man, though, I have to say. We live in a 2-story house, and not once, but twice, he jumped from the top landing down. Now, you would have thought the first time he would have figured out, like, ooh, yeah, I can't make that jump. That's not good. But no, he tried it again just to make sure. So, maybe that's why Evan thought, like, thank God we kept him alive. I don't know. We don't know. Nobody knows. What am I doing? All right, so here we go. So now this is the easy part, right? We're just going to decorate. How great. Okay. We've got all our cards done. Now I went in and I just grabbed that stamp set I had with the fruit. And I pre-did our lives for us. You're welcome. Sitting there talking to my ma, getting my work done today. Right, Ma? Here we go. And really, you could do anything. It just depends on, you know, what's your paper. What is the paper? Let's do these peaches. And that's the one thing I forgot to order when I was ordering. I didn't get the celebratory sips set. I don't know why. I'm just silly. Where's my pick? Javakula, come here. One there. Anyway, so I'll have to wait a minute, but I am going to get it. But I judge me. I told you, I don't do these things for myself. I do them for you. You know what I'm saying, besties? I think you do. Okay, make a wish. This is definitely giving a little lemon vibe. So we're definitely going to put a lemon on there. Come on. See, Pam's pick never fails me. Never fails me. We still have some of those left. If anybody's interested, hit me up or go check out the event. You can see what's available. Okay, and next card. It's like a little high fruit salad going on. What do we think? I want that on the side. This is the fun part. So I gave up my sugary creamer. Let me just say that. You can be so proud of me. It was like my last real sugary thing, bad thing that I did. And I'm trying to get healthy, and I'm really trying to, you know, fix my life choices here, basically. I'm not saying I like it. I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm just saying that's, you know, being an adult. Apparently. We have to do these things, my mom tells me. So anyway, I ordered Skinny Girl syrups, and let me tell you, the ladies on the internet with their Skinny Girl syrups, they are like a party and a half. You know what I mean? Like, there's some ladies on there. I just want to be their friends. I just want to contact them and be like, thank you. Thank you for just being that bright light. You know what I'm saying? They're so funny. They're like so excited about their waters of the day and their coffee and their this and their that. I don't know if I'm that peppy. I mean, I'm pretty peppy, but am I that peppy? I don't know. I want to be that peppy. Maybe if I drink the Skinny syrups, I will be that peppy. Who knows? I gotta get my blood pressure up somehow, guys. It's redonkulous even. I don't know. Approved. What is that about? Nobody asked for that. Good Lord. Oh, this is a conundrum. What am I going to do now? Okay, so, no. Yes, okay. It's 2 oranges together. Is that a faux pas? We're going to do it. We're just going to do it because, can I move the cherry? Let's see. Yes, I can. Look at that. Yes, I can. No faux pas here, guys. Not today. Ah, love. Now, I'm going to have to put the peach there because I have a little Mars spot, but normally I would have put it there, but it's fine. We'll be fine. You'll be fine. I'll be fine. We're not going to talk about it. I could do 2 peaches. Boop. Okay. Stuff that was left over when I did the goodie bundles. Shout out to Terry. I don't know if she's on here, but she took the challenge and she played with the pretty paper that I sent. And she did all those card sketches. You can, she posted pictures, so you can check them out. Send her some love. She did so good. I'm so proud of her. I mean, I don't have to be proud of her because she's a really good card maker, but I am proud of her because that was a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. We've got all our cards done. Now we just have to do the inside, and I am so excited right now. Look what I found. No, that looks weird because I put the thing there. No, I'm just going to leave it. It's done. It's done. We're not going to talk about these. Okay. So now all you have to do is finish the inside. So what you're going to do for that is you're just going to take your 5 1/4 by 4 inch sheets of cardstock. I like to, on lighter colors like this, you could just stamp in there, but it's really, you elevate it when you add that insert. Look at that. It's just fancier. It's just more special, I feel like. And then take some of your paper there, see, and finish up your cards. So that's all you have to do, guys. Super easy. 4 cards, 1 sheet of paper. How are you liking these one sheet wonders? I know a lot of my besties are fans. I myself am. Who does this as their regular practice? Maybe you do this all the time. And who enjoys the 12 by 12 one sheet wonders? I like the 6 by 6, or I'm doing that this month to highlight because In the product shares, you're getting 100 sheets. So that's a lot of paper. There you go. So like that, and just repeat. All right, guys, that's it. 4 cards done in exactly a half an hour still. I'm amazeballs, I know. There we go. We got them all up there. Fun, fresh new colors. Super cute. Great for different occasions. I'm in love. Exactly, Cheryl. Well said. Any excuse is a good excuse. All right, I'm going to flip up. Wish me luck. Here we wait, hold on. I'm going to turn and flip. There we go. Okay, should be good. So it's a little weird because now I have to like look up, but this is not, I'm not complaining. This helps my chin action. We're fine. So that's what's going on with me. Tammy loves the one sheet wonders. Yes, ma'am. I'm telling you. Karen likes the 6x6s. Good, because you have a lot of paper coming, girly. Thank you, Mom. I try. I try very hard. So, okay. Let me just say, I'm sorry. Not sponsored. I think I'm going to get off of here. Try to run around the block, get my blood pressure up. I don't know. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for spending some time with me this evening. And I'll see you next time.